This clip that we'll be taking a look at today comes from the ghost video seeded by user, who shared the video to the internet in hopes of someone being able to help him solve this eerie mystery. In the video we watch, as a young kid and a friend of his record a house that's directly in front of them now. As to whether or not this house is there as or not is not known. But that's not what's important here. Throughout the video, we watch the two youngsters film this house, and at first nothing scary seems to be happening, but then something odd appears. Take a look.
Now it's not doing it. Once we points it out, and once I get out the camera, and then you can see the light. Oh my God! What is that? And it's not a shape of a person either. What the bro? What the is that? And it could be part of a fan, but it would be going the same amount of time. It's different times each time. What the?
There's different durations.
No. The fact that I saw that in the corner of my eye.
What the?
It's actually creepy.
I thought you just
No.
playing.
No.
What the? Seriously, what the is that?
Stay.
No.
In seconds, a mysterious black figure can be seen running or flying past the attic window ever so often, much to the shock and awe of the kids filming. What's also interesting is that at one point in the video, one of the kids says it doesn't even look like a person. The video ends shortly thereafter, leaving us all to wonder what exactly these two stumbled upon. That day, a lot of the comments are from people who seem to be quite freaked out by the video, and it's not hard to blame them. A woman named Lily posted a video where she explains that she was sleeping peacefully until 1:20 in the morning, when all of a sudden she was awoken by the sound of someone trying to open her door while she was home alone later on in the video. We then see her walking around her house trying to investigate a little bit. I don't know about you guys, but I think most other people would be too freaked out at this point to even do that. She then proceeds to check her home surveillance cameras, and this is what she sees outside. Sure enough, some creepy guy can be seen lingering around her property, trying to get in. Whatever his intentions were is unclear, but they surely were not anything good to this day. Lily has never been able to completely solve this mystery. So for now, let's just hope she invests in upgrading her home security just in case this creep decides to return one day. O'Neill is a YouTuber from the UK with a channel called English Woodsman, showing footage of his adventures in the great outdoors. For the most part, they're pretty tame, but in August 2023, he uploaded a video of his camping trip in the woodlands close to his home, and the footage is pretty disturbing.
Someone's been here. There's a lot of rubbish around here. Yeah, look at the state of this. Does get used, doesn't it?
After about a 20-minute walk, he sits down at a clearing where he plans to set up camp for the night and leans back on a tree to eat his noodles. He talks to the camera. It's not until around 25 minutes into the video that things start to get seriously disturbing.
I'm going to be out Friday night, but I'm going away Saturday, so I've got a bit of a drive as well, so I didn't want to be tired, and it's going to throw it down Friday night as well, and rain camping is really good. Is that a badger? Hello?
Even though some pretty human-like footsteps could be heard right behind Daniel. As soon as he turns around to scan his environment, there's nobody in sight. For the next few minutes, he sits down and tries to regain his composure as he sips his coffee and eats his noodles.
There's that noise again now. Hello? Hello? You got to better hear that. There's nobody here.
This time it sounds like they're getting closer to Daniel and without any hesitation. But Daniel decides to sit back down to finish his dinner as he tries to calm his nerves for the second time. Amazingly, a few minutes later, it almost seems like he completely forgets about the footsteps and manages to think about less disturbing things, which is honestly pretty impressive. But as darkness sets in, the eerie footsteps start up again.
I'm going to be honest, I can't stay here now. I'm going to be a wimp. I don't care if people call me a wimp in the comments, but I can't stay here. I'm too unsettled. I'm nervous. I've done camping like this a load of times. I think I'm going to go find somewhere else to get this bivvy set up. But I'm leaving this spot.
After this third incident, Daniel decides to head somewhere else for the night to play it safe. It's hard to know what exactly was making those sounds, but because they sounded very similar to human footsteps, it's possible that Daniel was being stalked by someone in the woods. This is obviously incredibly dangerous. This clip over on the Ghost Separated, a user posted a video from his security camera, which has been sending viewers in a tizzy with speculation as to what exactly is going on in the footage. The security camera in question is located inside of the uploader shed, and at that moment was pointing at the kitchen. The uploader writes that he was with his wife on the upper floor, clarifying that it's just the two of them that live inside the house. But if that's the case, then who is this? Out of nowhere, a mysterious shadow figure can be seen walking past the window before the video ends. A second or two later, some commenters are suggesting that the upload is scanned through the entire day's worth of footage just to see if there is anything else on the recordings, but there hasn't been any update made available yet. A woman named Alex posted a video to her account in which she can be hanging out with her young child and her pet cat. So far, so good. However, this normal day quickly turns into an absolute nightmare. At one point in the video, Alex and her cat hear strange knocking noises coming from somewhere inside the house. It's here, in which she decides to follow her cat and investigate. Little did she know the creepy incident she'd find herself at the center of just moments later. As you can see, the massive teddy bear on the floor seems to be moving all by itself. For some creepy reason, when Alex notices this, she takes an audible deep breath and investigates, but isn't able to find anything suspicious in a second video. During a different night, Alex is awoken by some strange noises in the middle of the night when she goes to investigate the cause of this. This is what she finds.
À bientôt pour un nouveau concert.
Upon investigating, Alex finds that her child's toys are randomly playing music all by themselves, much to her confusion and fright to this day. These mysteries have yet to be solved, but we can only hope told that it'll be a matter of time before they are, so Alex and her youngster can go back to living a life of peace. Biking trip, riding through the woods, the cool breeze brushing against your face, nature at its most peaceful. You feel free, alive. But what happens when that peace turns to panic? This is Stefan Yankovic, a YouTuber known for his versatile and entertaining content. Stefan decided to venture out for a simple mountain biking adventure through the forest as always. He had his camera rolling, capturing what seemed like just another day in nature, but little did he know this would be a day he'd never forget. Needing a break, Stefan stopped for a quick rest. That's when he noticed something strange, a hole in the ground. Curious, and maybe a little too brave for his own good, he decided to check it out, and then it happens. A bear blocking his only way out. That's when Stefan realized this was no ordinary hole. Stefan froze, his mind racing. Was this the end? The bear took a few steps back. Stefan knew this was his chance. He carefully climbed out of the hole and sprinted to his bike, heart pounding. He sped away, leaving the hole and the bear behind.